So I've got my little DJI pocket camera, and I've got this little homemade mount that I made the other day, and I've got it on a GoPro style pad, and this is made so that the camera really sits right down in the hole, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this down in that, see if I got it facing the right way. Now I got it kind of looking at me. Hi y'all. So I was thinking that I could set this right up here on the dash, let it ride along, and it could sort of be, you know, a camera that I could take with me in the car. My little homemade camera mount thingy could work with that GoPro optional pad thing right there. That way, if I wanted to drive along and talk to y'all, I could. My boy does that. He does, I'll say he does that. He has done that. He had a time when he was making sort of like, he makes podcasts, but there was a time when he was making videos. This camera's like going back and forth. I think it's trying to figure out what it's supposed to be looking at. I want you to look at me, camera. But there was a time when he was making videos driving around in the truck. And something like this would have worked out pretty well for him to do that. And I was thinking, well, let me start at the beginning, or maybe I started at the wrong place. Sometimes my dyslexic, anyway, what I'm trying to say is it's too cold to work at the house today outside. And I've got cabin fever from being inside too long, too much. So I just decided that I would go jump in the car and go to Walmart. I need to buy me some external memory anyway. So that's what I'm doing, and I thought I'd take y'all with me, okay? Okay. So one of the things I wanted to do here in my effort to escape cabin fever is just take a ride and stop at a few places where I probably normally wouldn't take the time to stop at. This is a lake beside the road on my way to town. It's not at all unusual to see people out fishing on this lake. Up here it's really common to see fishing shacks. In fact, there's a place right up the road that sells solar powered fishing shacks with toilets in them, which is pretty cool and different. I'm actually standing out on the ice right now. Someone has a tent erected over there on the ice. I'm just gonna pan the camera around and let you see it. One interesting thing that I noticed just a little while ago was that I could hear the ice singing. Makes a sound that sounds kind of like a whale every so often, which is interesting. It's very cold today, and I am not going to want to spend a lot of time out here standing on a frozen lake. I'm going to go to a store, and I'm actually buying some memory for my computer today. But I want to go down to one of the little harbor ports that we have nearby here. There's a particular port that I'm thinking of that isn't. Up here we have a lot of fishing harbors and ports that get taken over by the tourists. And then in the winter when the tourists leave, you know, it's mostly the fishermen that are in there, if anyone's in there. But we have some that the tourists don't get a foothold in because the fishermen, there's small little ports, and the fishermen pretty much own all the space in there. I was thinking of one in particular. It might be interesting to ride over there and shoot a little video. If I can stand the cold. It's ridiculously cold out here. Somebody put the chill factor at below 0 a while ago, and I believe that could be true. It feels that cold. So, get the heater going in this baby. Takes your breath away. Mercy sakes.
I needed to see help in that moment.
Mercy sakes.